Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. My name is Victoria Pikowska and I'm the founder of Victory Art, and I'm really glad that we can have this seminar together today. So let's jump directly to our topic today, which will be focused strongly on sustainability and how you as an artist can really use sustainability in your advantage. So welcome again. I'm part of the Victory Art team, and our goal is to break stereotypes and build new perceptions about Central and Eastern Europe. First of all, before we start, I would love to ask you to be mindful about other speakers. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask your questions in the end of the seminar, and have a great time. I would love to as well say that these seminars are under the Visegrad Fund, and we are going to cooperate on these seminars with other partners, the Chemistry Gallery, GJW Gallery, and as well Arikupsus Gallery. We're gonna have amazing experts in the upcoming period who will tell you a little bit more about different topics. So for example, on the 29th and the 4th, we will have partners from the Chemistry Gallery who are going to tell you more about how to create your portfolio and really approach galleries and have amazing PR and succeed as an artist. We will as well focus on law in art industry, and at the same time we will be focusing strongly on just a second, we have another people joining. Yes, we will be focusing strongly as well on PR and branding. Good evening, Anka. Good evening. So let me as well briefly tell you a little bit about Victory Art. We're leaders in becoming, in actually helping becoming artists from Central and Eastern Europe. We're strongly focusing on Eastern European art, and we're really proud to work with artists from more than 12 countries. We're as well builders because we're replacing outdated stereotypes and perceptions, and we're advocates for our artists within art industry. So today we're going to focus on importance of sustainability, and I already want to tell you a little bit more about our topic next week. Next week we will be focused on technology in the art market and its benefits. Personally, I'm very passionate about this topic. I believe this is my most favorite topic out of all. So definitely stay tuned for the next week. However, today we're going to focus on the importance of the sustainability. So let me briefly as well tell you content of today's seminar. So first, we're going to talk about sustainability and art, how sustainability inspires social consciousness, and type of sustainable art. For all those who don't know what's sustainability, sustainability is actually basically being conscious about using the things we're normally using and finding a way how to keep reusing the materials which were used before, or maybe find a new way how to create something else out of it. So we are working at the moment, I believe, with 5 or 6 sustainable artists, and I have to really tell you that this topic is very hot in art industry. Besides tech topic, sustainability is another concept. So sustainability, ecological materials, circular economy, very, very important topic currently in the art industry. And I would really suggest all artists to have a look at it and really explore how they can become more sustainable. We are often having different buyers who are coming to us and are asking us, hey, do you have any kind of sustainable art? The same is for companies, because companies are now becoming more focused on sustainability, and they really support strongly circular economy, and that's the reason why they're really looking for artists who can help them this way. So First of all, I would love to as well tell you a little bit more about core sustainable goals of United Nations by 2030. So nowadays, you can as well see that there are so many conferences all around the world really focus on how we can save our planet. There are many negatives. There are many negative impacts which were happening for a lot of centuries, many centuries, and nowadays people are really trying to kind of save the planet. We see if it's gonna really help all electric cars and other ways how we're trying to really help this planet. But yes, this sustainability concept has to be implemented everywhere, and I personally believe should be strongly implemented in art, in normal paintings, drawings, photographs, and even NFT, even tech art, digital art. I strongly believe in this, and Victoria Art Team is actively working in improving this concept. This actually requires companies to work together with artists and with society to really meet these goals. However, let's go a little bit deeper into this. What's sustainability and how art can be sustainable? The most important concept is that you as an artist, you can increase the use of natural materials. So we personally at Victory Art, we have multiple artists who are marked as sustainable artists. And these artists are usually using plastic folies, or they're using different materials from their studios, which they would normally throw away, but they create artworks out of it. I personally have at home one sustainable artwork, and I really love it, and I proudly show it to everybody who is coming over to my place, because I feel this is something unique. It's actually transparent artwork made on a foley with sustainable colors. Very, very interesting topic as well. Definitely, I would suggest you to go to victoryart.eu and check our sustainable collection. Maybe you're gonna get as well inspiration out of this. The whole goal of sustainability is to really reduce the environmental footprint of the work. Before we move forward, I would love to say that there are not many artists who are sustainable at this point. I already mentioned that. However, what's for me personally a little bit more concerning is that even artists, when they're shipping their artworks, they do not really think about environment. Of course, there are a lot of artists who are coming from emerging countries. Let's say, I don't know, Georgia in Eastern Europe. Of course, I understand their perspective a little bit more, because if people are coming from more emerging countries, they do not have that kind of awareness, and their priorities are completely different, and their level of kind of environmental thinking is completely different, and their life I don't know how to say it properly, life standard is much lower than, for example, in Western countries. So they do not really think about it. However, if artists are coming more from Western countries, more from progressive countries, I don't know, from UK or USA, I believe there should be certain standard as well in packaging and in shipping. And you as an artist, you can really implement this in your artworks. You can even say like, yeah, I'm using recycled materials to ship my artworks. I'm using zero footprint logistic companies who can deliver the artwork. I can tell you many clients would be interested in this. So this is just a small tip for all of you. Well, how you as an artist can become more sustainable already right now. Well, one of the things you can do is to really turn off the light in your studio. And this is meant more in a sense of using more natural light, being more conscious about heating, and really working with natural things which are coming to your studio. This is one of the ways. You can as well start using natural paints. You can, for example, clean your brushes or clean your studio as well with more environmental friendly cleaning products. And you can as well do very amazing thing, and that's called stop using plastic bottles in order to have at least a little bit of smaller footprint and help the environment. One of the latest trends is this Japanese inspired conscious art. And to be honest, the first time I saw it was like a month ago, and I was very, very surprised. Like, what is it? What, like, why it's so popular? And now I understand. Like, this is called Horoshiki, and this is the Japanese art of fabric folding, and this is becoming really huge boom. So, if you're an artist who is maybe working with fabrics or is interested in exploring these kind of ways, then you should definitely give it a try. Um, I saw it in very famous collectors' collections. They are very interested in this kind of art. So if you really are passionate about this, just give it a try. Another thing, what I personally tried is Kintsugi, and this is the act of repairing broken glasses, pottery, vases, everything was made out of glass or ceramic, in order to kind of give it a second life, help it to really be reused again. I personally was given a vase after someone, and the vase got broken while shipped to my place. And my friend introduced me to this art. She brought this like golden kit, and we were working on it together to make this vase work. And it looks really beautiful. It's literally the specific glass or ceramic gets a second chance to live, and is there's this little bit small touch of uh, personal creative work, and it's really beautiful. So next time you break something, maybe this is the way how you can fix it. Other way is that schools are now as well thinking more about design, about manufacturing and consumerism. And you can see this trend especially in fashion. In terms of fashion and fashion schools and fashion students, um, there was a trend maybe like 30 years ago, 20 years ago about the fast fashion. Definitely all of you know fast fashion brands like H&M, Shein, Zara. I don't know, there are so many of fast fashion brands, and these brands are becoming more conscious in a way that they're usually using ecological materials, or they're using even like old plastic bottles to create their clothes, or they're using old clothes to create the new collections. And this trend of sustainability is even more popular in these brands, these like lower or like these cheaper brands, fast fashion brands. I'm super sure that all of you will know a lot about a little bit more exclusive brands or like branded brands. They as well have this trend to become more sustainable. They're usually not using the reused plastic bottles, but this can be seen a lot in reusing old clothes or old collections and creating something new out of it. I personally very much support it. I personally very much support as well creation of clothes from alternative materials. It's really amazing thing. Uh, I heard that there are even like there's vegetarian leather, and sorry, vegan leather. Sorry, vegan leather, and there is as well vegan silk. So I think vegan leather is very popular, but vegan silk is becoming as well trendy. I think in the past few months, in like past half year, because there is more awareness about how the silk is actually created. So that can be another tip for all artists to maybe use even vegan silk to create the Japanese art with fabric. Another way how you can become sustainable artist is to use sustainable colors. These colors can be made out of plants. These colors can be made out of minerals. These colors can be made out of insects, and these colors can be made even out of fruits and vegetables. There's one very popular painting everybody know from Italian Renaissance, from Raphael, Madonna and Child enthroned with saints. You definitely know this painting. This was made with a carbon mineral. Can be interesting to know this small fact that even back then in Renaissance, Raphael was trying to experiment with different colors. So I personally met one man who told me, I think 6 years ago, oh, like artists should start painting the vegetables and fruits. And those days, I was not that aware about sustainable and sustainability, and it was for me pretty like unrealistic concept, even like how can someone paint with vegetables and fruits. And I personally saw a few artworks made with from fruits and from vegetables, and it was amazing. So maybe even you can personally experiment in your house and, I don't know, create artwork out of strawberries. Can be out of like color out of strawberries. I believe that this concept of like making your hair lighter through lemon. You can even try that on like canvas. I don't know how it might turn out, but maybe this will be your new style. Well, another thing is to creating new piece of art or artwork out of something what already ended its cycle, ended its era, and you can transform it, reuse it, and create something new, original out of it. The concept of reusing old artworks is very old. You can find reused artworks since Middle Age. This was a standard thing. If artist didn't like the artwork anymore or wanted to paint something else, she just repainted the canvas and painted something new on top of it. This concept is reoccurring all the time. Now we can transform it into clothing. So it's really up to you. We personally have in our office one artwork which was repainted by an artist, and the story behind it was that she created an artwork. It was very figurative artwork. It was her portrait saying who I am, what do I want, what do I mean, like different things. And after she went through a difficult period and she broke up with her fiance, the very complicated story, she painted it completely white. And then when she felt she's recovered, she can move forward, she painted little bit of like white part on that painting, sorry, yellow part on that painting. And as everybody know, yellow is our color, and yellow means as well something, sorry, a lot about sustainability. Yellow means optimism. Yellow means happiness, joy, something cheerful, and this was her expression of being excited about things which are coming her way. So maybe if you are not satisfied with some painting you painted before, you can just reuse the canvas and give it another try. Wow. Another amazing topic is ecological art, in the sense that you literally create sculptures, maybe 3D paintings from trash, from something you would never use, but you now feel like, oh, okay, I can maybe maybe create a really nice sculpture out of it, or I can create a really like a 3D painting, or I can create a even like conceptual art out of it. Once you get creative, you can do amazing things. I don't know if you see the sign behind me. It's our name, Victory Art, of course. And this is what I personally made. I found old neon straw, and then I just found like old wooden plate, and I took it, I repainted it white with ecological color, and then I used glue, and I glued this sign on it, Victory Art, and now we can have it in our office. This sign usually costs like 400 euros just to make it, and I made it for 10 euros, this sign. So it can be very fun to actually reuse old things and create something new out of it. Another thing, what is not as well very new concept, but now is becoming more and more popular, and it's called land art. So that means that you create something from natural elements. So it can be stones, it can be water, it can be soil, it can be I don't know, sand, whatever. You just go to nature and you create shapes, and you express yourself through these elements in nature. I personally believe this is amazing thing. This is very beautiful concept. The only down thing is that usually land art does not last that long, and the only way how to keep it alive is to take photo of it, or movie out of it, and then it's transforming more into video art or photography. Another great concept is to make something out of uh, wind or solar or like other resources, which can really create a nice artwork within specific space, but at the same time they're able to produce energy or through either like wind or like through sun. This one is not that popular yet. I believe this is like really in the beginnings, and this can actually become a very hot topic in the upcoming years. So if you're an artist, definitely watch out for this one. Another beautiful topic is upcycling. So it's not like using something what was used before and transforming it into something what something new, but this is to really take something what seems to be unusable, unwanted, or broken, and to create something new out of it. So similar concept to one of the previous ones we mentioned, but this is really to just take something what no one wants and you just like make something cool out of it. Well, now there's a time for your questions. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me anything you want. Thank you so much, Anka. I'm super happy that you liked the seminar, and I'm really glad that you joined again. Please, guys, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask right now. I hope to find paints in environmentally friendly packages, but I also try to make my own paintings from natural pigments. Yes, definitely. I know with the packaging, the companies could still be more creative, so I absolutely agree with you. But at the same time, I definitely believe that creating your own paints from natural pigments can be amazing, and as well doing it from fruits or vegetables can be a great way to do it. So what could be replaced bubble wrap for shipping? Well, bubble wrap for shipping, the best way for now is to use recycled bubble wrap. There as well these kind of things. Another way could be to use a recycled paper and putting more layers on it. To be honest, with our company never had issues when someone packed artworks in like few layers of of paper and did not use bubble wrap. It of course depends on artwork. If you're really shipping something what includes glass, that might be problematic, but if you're not doing that, then it should be fine. Depends as well what shipping company are you using. There are of course better shipping company and worse shipping company. So as far as you tried and you tested specific shipping company and you know like, okay, these people are reliable, then I would not be concerned about that. Gladly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually almost in the end of our seminar. Next week, we're going to have seminar about amazing art and tech. This is, as I mentioned, this is topic I'm extremely passionate about. So definitely join us next week, 7 p.m. Again here, the same link. If you have any question in the meantime, do not hesitate to email us to curator@victoryart.eu. And until then, I would love to wish you an amazing evening. Bye, everybody.